Good morning and welcome to Raw Talk. I'm John, that big guy holding the camera's Tex, and here we are at Max Pinjarra. Now, you guys are going to be sport for choice today. If we have a look around, my oh my, check out this lineup. Fantastic day, fantastic people, and most of all, great cars. And just to kick it off, looks like the Monaro crew are rolling in. Nice GTO, old school HQ. Oh, two twins making their way down the road. A couple of late model Monaros. That classic yellow devil in colour. Yeah, you can just see the difference. That one was optioned with the rear spoiler, the one in front hasn't. Looks like the one in front's been debadged also. So, yeah, the classic ED. I'm just trying to work out if it's an XR8 or an XR6. XR6. Awesome colour on those cars. Sometimes you've got to take the law into your own hands and check out this XC. Far out, this thing is loud. What an animal. Oh. That's awesome, man. Oh, God. Man. Nice lettuce loan HQ. Big rims and tyres. Now we can see down the road there's that many cars coming through. It's going to be hard to try and keep track of what's going on here. But we'll do our best. Really nice HQ here, silver, reverse, the oh, that's a Chef 46 again. That is a nice 46. I like that. A real tough HQ there. Got the Convo Pros. Hey, we've even got a WB Statesman. Awesome HT Monaro. Sebring orange, got the stripes, Dragway Indies. Man, that's a nice car. Nice HG Kingswood making its way through. Big welds on it. And it's cami. Oh wow, that's a real neat XY GT there. Classic Survivor LJ there. Another skid machine. Never go wrong with those one-tonners. Man, if you ever want to put a show on at a party, that is the choice of car to do it with. Something back there is packing a gear drive. Oh wow, that HQ station wagon's got presents. Wow, that's a lot of green there, man. Barbados green by the looks of it. GDS rims, all the blackouts. Yeah, fun fact, back in the day they released two of these VN SS Group A's that were made for the TUI's 1000. So maybe, just maybe, if I catch up with that one, yeah, it could be. It's got the little badge there. Most of them were the red Durafred, I think it might have been called, the genuine VN Group A's. Hopefully we'll get hold of that guy later. Samine stripes on the old combo. Beautiful Dodge pickup. God, look at the work that's gone into it, nice and straight. Oh, beaming. Oh, that's a man after my own heart. Real nice BMW there. Jeez, like that. Oh, we've got a Dyno. Oh, ma. What a great little midget. Fantastic sports car. 60s, that's what you would have wanted. Bit of open top driving. A young lady bringing her XT through. Nice 66, notchback. What's going here? A nice two-door LJ. A lot of custom touches on it, ghost flames. Little cami 6 in there by the sounds of it. Awesome Fairlane. Man, these things are great cars. XP Coupe. Got the welds on it, like a custom colour. Beautiful car. Man, that's super neat as well. The Rockin' Humpy, good old FJ. That's clean and tidy as well, actually. That one that's just parked up here. We've just got a backlog of cars trying to get into the Max Pinjarra showgrounds here. An awesome HG Monaro. Ooh-wee. Young lady driver. It's got the vinyl roof on it. Man, oh man, that is awesome. The old man. He's got the 48 215 coming through. Oh yeah, it's labelled as the FX, but some people get offended by that. Good old FC. Two-tone paint job. Man, they're a good colour scheme in their day. Yeah, making its way down the road. We've got a couple of Fords, nice XB GT. Says it on the grille. This is like, could be an old Survivor car. Looks like a GS to me. And the classic XD. Awesome cars, love that square shape. Ooh, here we go. Now, can't go wrong with these Evos, especially when you've got a rally spec one. Just got to protect this mic because that's barking off. That's got a nice idle to it. Beautiful Buick. Oh my goodness. Wow. Check out the chrome around the back end of it. What an awesome, awesome car. He's shaved the door handles on it. Chrome's perfect. Awesome colour. Two-toned. Man, oh man. Nice, tough 67 Camaro. Yep. Awesome Camaro. Man, you get an idea of how small these cars are. They look like this, like they've got a massive presence, but they're tiny little pocket rockets. I can understand why they call them pony cars. Good old SLR coming through. Big Simmons on it. Nice colour scheme, actually. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that. Real super cami, drop tank. Classic B45 Simmons on it. Modern day Mustang. Good cars. And a tough XB. Never go wrong with these big old girls, that's for sure. And just to think you can have your big 15 by 10s underneath that back of that XB. Very generous. Yep. Nice Mustang coming through. Notchback, beautiful colour. Wow, that is nice. Far out. And a VL Group A. Man, they are awesome cars. Another nice HZ panel van, probably part of that Street Machine crew, the Vanders Association in there. Got the ghost flame on the windows. Yeah, we'll get a close up of this Mark 1 Mustang. Oh, way. Yeah, I can understand why that's on a trailer. Definitely a freaking trailer queen style of car, but man, look at the bumpers, how the bumpers have been shaved back into the body. So it's had a lot of work done to that car, that is for sure. Yeah, good morning. Check out the fishing rod. This guy, it's all period correct. Love it. You know what? It's 2005. You've walked into a Ford dealership and you've decided you don't want a four-wheel drive, but you want a ute. And hey, look what you've got. An RTV 220, less than 100 made. And this one's V8 powered. So I know they've got a locker rear end. I don't know much about these cars, but this is one of those cars where it's got the, wider front end. It's a throwback to the old XY four-wheel drive back in the day when they were 4x4s. Real rare car here we're capturing on camera. And it's it's even better that the owners bought it out. You don't usually see stuff like this, so when you do, we just try and log it and for future archives. We had to stop by this CL770. When we're walking around and you see this orange paintwork, stands out as usual. With these cars, this is the way it came out of the factory. So we've got those twin headlights. We've got the W35 option, which is that style of aluminium rim. Really nice engine bay in here. And the fantastic thing about the Chryslers, if you ever want to know anything about them, you look along this compliance plate just here, and it's got all those number codes there. It's like a numerical code that tells you a bit about the car and what options it's got. The options plate, of course. Amazing paint job. He's got a stripe package on it. Fantastic paint, great chrome work, and he's even got the inserts in the seats. You know, they are aftermarket seats, but they suit this car perfectly. Man, this thing is really tidy. We've got a few people gathering around it, so we're just trying to wedge in around them. But like for those sharp-eyed guys, you look at the gaps in the doors and you can tell that the paint job's all been blended in nicely. You know, that line, that gap, so there was a really, you know, the panel beater and the spray painter on this, great work. You know, it looks like it's got a healthy V8 in it. It's got an MSD box in there. You can see the extractors. There's an Edelbrock manifold hiding in there. But all in all, this is a real tidy build for this the gentleman that's sitting out there just outside of the camera. A quick feast for your eyes. We've got a nice lineup of Holdens along here. Monaros, HZs, we've got GDOs, we've got GDSs, we've got four-door HQs, modern Monaro with a pink flame job, even a great looking HT Monaro in there, another CV8, and that fantastic South African Monaro on the back there. Now let's have a close-up on this HQ van. Prem front end, it looks like it's gone with the rear spare front guards, but if you look into this engine bay, this is like a work in progress. He's got the LS1, he's got the adapters, old school rocker covers. So more and more you look at this front end of this car, you can see the amount of work that's gone into it. Custom, got a Speedway car just coming behind us. Custom overflow trays, everything about this car is an awesome build in progress. Wheel-wheel brakes, custom bonnet hinges, the back of the firewall's been smoothed, inner guards have been smoothed. Like, this is the sort of car, more and more you look at it, you can see that it's a really good build in progress. Big billet rims. Awesome interior, cup holders. He's got his console in progress. Real nice leather seats, nice door trims. So you can kind of see that this is going to be a work of art once he's finished with it. And you can always tell the HQ vans because they've got these louvers on the side of them. And they kind of done away with that when the HJ series came through. But I've said this plenty of times, it doesn't matter what you have, you just kind of bring it out to these car shows. Just as we're looking around the back here, custom little parcel shelves in here. He's got the drink holders. I can't wait to see this one done actually. Like, I know we're sitting in a sea of panel vans. You can see this is going to be a work of art that's in progress. Nice car, mate, absolutely nice car. We'll do a quick walk around this HT van here. It's got the 350 side flags on the guards. It's got a little small block Chev in it, which is awesome. So we've got the Chev in there. Still running the heater box. That's usually the first thing they delete out of the engine bay. Looks like it's got electronic ignition. A lot of go fast bits in that engine. Nice old school kind of daisy 5-spoke rims. Like a nice paint job as well, like it's that flat style paint. And you can see the louvers on the side of this car. That's that reference to the old school, like this was the, nice burgundy interior. Looks like this is all new and he's just in the progress of doing a refit on it. Cup holders in there. Well, this really neat paint job on it. That just monochrome finish with the grey rims really sets it off. Here we are just at the dyno cell. I'll give you a quick brief rundown. Got an XE on the dyno and it's going to get loud, so we'll see what sort of figures it makes. Decent power run. Sounded like it was breaking down there at the top end, but maybe that's just the first pull. 395. All right, XD 427, go for a second run. Here we go. Yeah, so that was a 434 horsepower run, so pretty staunch for what it was. Look at this stunning Monaro. It is, mate, straight away into that interior. fully reupholstered. It's got that houndstooth style interior with those inserts. Beautiful blue paint job. This is like a period correct car. It's got the white stripes, it's got the blue paint job, the checkered interior. You can just imagine it's 1971 and you've gone into the dealership and bought this. It's absolutely amazing, this car. Stunning, stunning car. Nice Asteroid Silver VKSS. Whoa, wait, whoa, excuse me, that's a Director. Holy dooly, that's top of the range, that one. And there's sometimes in life, you know, when you look at a car, you're quick to judge it, but once the bonnet popped up on this chute, two-tone paint job, man, oh man, cop an eye full of that motor. Small block Chev, sporting twin turbos, some sort of blow-through setup. It's got the blower carby, blow-through carby. Man, that's a full engine bay. So I would love to know how much horsepower this is making. The owner's not around at the moment, but a bit of a show car in its day. It's got that throwback to the graphic style paint job on it. But you know what, just to do this car justice, when that engine bay popped, like when that bonnet was lifted, it's got the race shifter. Yeah, just GDS dash, but you know, this thing was just built for what it is, but that engine bay, holy dooly. Big rims and tyres. Just a skid machine coming through. You know what? I've got to protect this mic because some of these cars are freaking loud. Check out this. We'll pan right back around. We can see the HR Ute that's making all that ruckus. And we've also got a blown BMW. Man, oh man, I wish you were here. You could actually hear how insane these two are. Like, Tex is basically standing. Thanks, buddy. Oh, sorry, mate. Tex is basically standing a good 10 metres away from me and I can hardly hear myself think. Far out. Like a buzzard scoop on a blown motor. Woo. Massive twin pipes on it. I love that number plate. Whoa. Now look at this sweet ride, a 60s Olds. You've got to, when you look at the shapes of some of these cars that they released in the 60s, twin front headlights, that, like, it's got this amazing body line that runs from the bonnet right round to the boot lid, dead set flat. And also that boot lid's got these, just these unusual curves and fucking molds into it. That interior also just, when we looked into that interior, that design of the inserts on the seats, that rear deck lid, the fins, the chrome, it's just, I don't like using the word cool, but man, it's just unusual. It's just a great looking car. You know, they did release something called an Olds Rocket back in the day, and yeah, I wonder if this is like the forefather to those sort of cars. You know, such a massive car and these pillarless, that roof line. Man, oh man, that's just really good looking car. And just for sleeper's sake, we start at the back of this XA, classic two-tone colour scheme. The first giveaway are those deep dish back rims. And this car gets interesting. We'll just get a quick look into that interior. I can see like a 4-point roll cage. Kirky racing seat, so we know this car's getting interesting. I could almost see that it looks like there's a chute switch down there. So we've got a chute switch, we've got the B&M shifter. And then we get to this power plant. And we all know for the Barra boys out there, there's a lot of power sitting here. And we're just trying to get hold of the owner. Massive precision turbo, I'm going to say some sort of FG style turbo motor. And we all know that these things are good for making about 1,000 horsepower. So once Duncan gets here, we've got classic old school mesh on the headlights. Great old school paint job on it. and also these centerline rims. So, you know what, if this bonnet was shut and you had those hubcaps on it, you would never know with this car. And it's awesome that he's trimmed those bucket seats into the actual interior of the car. You know, wherever you are, Duncan, credit to you, man, this car is sick. So this definitely falls into that sleeper category. If you're gonna build cars, this is kind of how you want to go about it. Nice. And man, oh man, does it get any tougher than this? Pro HG, big block, ton of rams, twin jugs, all black, Willwood system in it. Man, oh man, as you just go around this car, it just oozes toughness. It's straight, it's clean, it's tubbed, new interior in it. This is a fantastic machine, far out. You know, like I'm a purist, but this thing is just tough as nails. And you do come across some classics like this 48 Speedmaster. There's some cars in life that you could say that drip, and when you have a look at this, man, this thing oozes style. It's got the colour, it's got the chrome, it's got amazing white walls on it. And I don't know if this falls into the bracket of a van or a delivery, but man, oh man, this thing's got style. It's low, it's got pinstriping. Hey man, hey, it's even for sale. I don't know why, but...
Hey, look at this. Look how fine, and his leather and his hair and his brush. Dead stock is a rock, hey.
Beautiful.
All they've done on it is 12 volt, right? It's upgraded to 12 volt. It's got an unleaded head and a bigger radiator.
Oh wow!
That's
oh,
it.
You did so. Yeah, you done the unleaded stuff, didn't you?
No, I did.
Hey, and just check this out, an Evo and a WRX playing nice together. It's usually, you don't see this. They're either in some sort of drift war or a rally competition, but hey, nice to see two of these parked up. Fantastic cars if you're into this kind of Jap scene. Yeah, and check out this moonshine hauler. Blown 392 Hemi, old school. You know, this is just nice build. Big rims and tyres. It's got that patina paint job. Blown, twin jugs, shotgun scoot. You know, he's done this really well because, you know, as you're panning around, zero rust, even though it's got that appearance. Old school style looking motor. Freaking thing's super tough. Big headlights. Good looking ute. And that's a good thing about these car shows. You know, you're bringing out this sort of machinery as well. It even's got the fuzzy dice. Pretty sure there's a shotgun in there as well if we look hard enough. You know, fenders, running boards. It's a ute. My, oh my. Good original steel on it as well. Yeah, wow. Especially that blown, man. This thing would make a ruckus when it fired up. Leather interior, skull-headed shifter. You know, I could imagine how much power this is making and what a handful it'd be to drive. Look at that gas tank. Oh. This show brings out all sorts. What's not to love about an RM50? Looks like it's been restored. Oop. Sorry, just about fell over. What a great looking little bike. Now, anyone in their youth would love this thing. You know what? Get the owner on it, go for a ride around this car show. Great. Spoke to the owner. It's around that 1941 WL Harley. He's just recently picked this up. And, you know, like we said before, these car shows bring out anything, and this is a beauty. Iron-headed Harley. I don't know I don't know nothing about these Harleys, but, you know, this is period correct. Great looking beast. Imagine just riding down the road on this in 1941. There's a lot to like about it. Yeah, hey, what's not to like about this XR wagon? You know, at first glance, it's got its front spoiler, it's got a shaker scoop, but more and more you look at this, nice. Good 5.1 in it, tucked away in there. Beautiful rims. It's got Super Pursuit badges on it, so I'm going to say it started life as a 6-cylinder at some stage. You know, we'll just go colour-coded interior. It kind of matches that roof and the body. Rear Venetians, Convo Pros. Beautiful and straight car, far out. You know, why wouldn't you love to be hauling around in this car? Great wagon. I love the fact that it's got that satin paint job on the bonnet, so that gloss kind of all matches. This is a really tidy station wagon. And great build by the owner, that's for sure. All right, people, if you haven't seen this, this is the last, like the FGX, last of the Falcons. Good car, supercharged, sprint, sought after. This is that one that you want to buy now and put away because, hey, that's it, Australian-made car. And man, it's a shame. This is a real quality car they used to make here in Australia. Yeah, but that's history. And this guy's fortunate to have this car. Supercharger, massive Brembo rotors, leather interior, full blacked out roof. Yep, what a great way to finish this car swan song.